Hi yogis and welcome to class. Today's class is all about side plank, Vasisthasana, and the process. And it can be so easy to get wrapped up in the end results, the big goal or the final destination. And in doing so, we lose track of the process, the journey, and all the information, knowledge, and wisdom that we learn when we slow down and remember the highs and the lows, the ups and downs, the trials and the tribulations, and find true depth and meaning from this journey. So let's do just that. Grab 2 blocks and let's begin. We'll start in Child's Pose, Balasana. Open up your legs nice and wide and slide your palms down. Rest your forehead. Start to slow down your thoughts, your breath. Tune into the moments. And realize that the meaning of life happens in these moments. Get committed to the process. And don't worry about the end result, the final destination. Take one more breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, rise, tabletop. Pull your knees underneath your shoulders. And then extend your left foot out to the left side, like a little kickstand. And then slide your right leg nice and long towards the back of your mat. Stabilize your left palm underneath your body. Stack it directly under your shoulder. And lift your right arm up towards the sky. Enjoy the stretch here as you pull your hip away from your rib. And just open up through your side bodies. We'll take it into gate pose. So slip your shoulders over your hips. Reach in opposite directions. You can send your gaze to the right. And breathe space in between each vertebra. And then slide your right palm down towards your right leg and enjoy the stretch that accumulates on your left side body. Again, pull the skin in opposite directions to find length of the muscle, the connective tissue, your fascia. Send your left palm back down. Connect it to the ground. Levitate your right leg off the ground. This time, reach your right arm up above your head towards the top of your mat. Let's take 3 little cycles, breath to movement with that. Inhale, set your foot down, reach towards the back. Exhale, back down, elevate, turn on through your glute. Inhale, rise up, and stretch and reach. Exhale, ground down, elevate. One more. Inhale, up and reach. Exhale, back down, ground down through your palms, and then tabletop. We'll take the second side, so kickstand your right foot out to the right side. Situate your right palm underneath your right shoulder and extend your left leg nice and long. Gather your hips on top of each other. Reach your left arm up. Take a moment here, root down through your right palm and extend across your chest, out to the heel of your hand to your fingertips. Embed your left foot down towards the ground and then gate pose. Lift up. Stabilize your shoulders over your hips. Crack open through your heart space. You can play with your gaze and gaze towards the back, towards your left fingertips. And then slip your left palm down towards your left leg. Reach up through your subscapular muscles and then soften through your shoulder. Opposite way, send your right palm down towards the ground. Root down through your fingertips, elevate your left leg off the ground. Lift your left arm towards the front, so over your head here. Dorsiflex your left toes so it meets your right. And turn on to the outside of your glutes, your deep 6 glute muscles here. Breath to movement. Inhale, set your foot down. Swirl up to the sky. Exhale, back down, levitate, and reach. Inhale, up, circle up, stretch your side bodies. Exhale, back down. One more time. Inhale, lift up, reach, expand through your ribs. Exhale, back down. Inhale, tabletop. Now, in lieu of the intention of the process, I'll give you different postures just to hold, to embed yourself in the moment. So our first one starts right here in high plank. So slide your fingers nice and wide. Kick your toes back. Send your feet right next to each other and elevate into your high plank. No cues here. Just reflection. Allow this moment to impact you. To inspire you. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Shorten your stance. Get cozy in your down dog. Take any movement that serves you. And what did you just learn? What happened in that last moment? How can you allow it to add to your life and who you are? Now send your feet nice and wide. Shorten your stance, drop your heels down, frog pose, Malasana, towards the back of your mat. Press your elbows to the inside of your thighs. Start to activate axial extension. Start with Mula Bandha, and all the way up to Uddiyana Bandha, to Jalandhara Bandha, your chin lock. Allow that energy to pierce up to the crown of your head. Let's activate the side body. So send your right palm down to the ground. Again, really pull in up through Mula Bandha. Find the length. Pull your right rib cage away from your right side and then lift up towards the sky. So start to memorize muscle action cue, muscle action on your right side. Good, let's do the second side. Send your left palm down towards the ground. Restabilize through your heels as you need to. Press down to lift up. So Mula Bandha, Mula Bandha, Mula Bandha, all the way up, all the way up. Reach, 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 twist. Send your gaze up. Good, back down. Wide leg ragdoll. And slide your feet to the wide corners of your mat. Straighten your legs, still keeping a gentle bend in them. And then find buoyancy in the back line of your legs, through your hamstrings, through your glutes, through your side bodies. Use the weight of gravity to gain more extension, more length. Shake out your head, let it all go. And cradle your elbows with your palms. Keep a generous bend in your legs. We're going to do a nice little slow circle motion. We'll do 8 of them to the right and then 8 of them to the left. So your timing here is send your body to the right side. Take your time here as you explore sensation on your right side body. Pull your elbows back behind your ears. And then circle down to the left. Again, enjoy the stretch of your body as your circle. So 8 of them, that's 1. Use your breath. Find a cadence here. 2. Enjoy the process. 3. With no concern of where we're going, where this is leading. 4. If you want to go faster, you're more than welcome to do that. Just listen. Listen to your body. Couple more here. Just on the right side, around and round we go. As you finish your 8th one, come back down towards the center. Shake out your shoulders as you need to, your neck, and then take on the second side. So reach towards the left side, expand through your sides, pull and stretch all the way up and down. 8 of them to the left, big wide circles. Enjoying the story of the journey. That's 3. Your movement, your practice. 4. Soften where the body needs to soften. A few more. Embedded in your breath. Enjoying the play of the practice. And as you finish your 8th one, just come back to your ragdoll. Use your breath to stay present, to slow down, to honor the moment. Downward facing dog. You can pull your feet hip-width distance apart. And reaffirm through your fingertips, the base of your hand. Wrap your armpits in and underneath. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And flex your toes down. Take a moment here just to enjoy the stretch. The back side of your left leg through your calf. Maybe into your glutes here too. Take a full breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Right knee, right elbow. Tuck round and curl to your side body. Shift your weight slightly forward. Inhale, re-extend, nice and high. Exhale, low lunge. Slide your foot in between your palms. Bend through your front leg. Pull your ribs away from your leg. Inhale, reaching crescent. Activate your arms next to your ears. Good. Really peel your back heel off the ground. Stay strong and confident through your right leg, your quadricep. Good. Now roll your shoulder blades down your back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, modified crescent. Drop your left knee down to the ground. Pull your belly in towards your spine. Rock your shoulders over your hips. Send your gaze straight forward and your fingertips towards your heart. I'm going to go straight up. Inhale, tall crescent. Straighten your legs. Keep your hips squared here. Pull the outside of your left hip just slightly in. Squeeze through your inner thighs as you do so. And start to pull the bottom of your rib cage in towards your navel. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Drop your back heel. Open up to the side. Take on the external rotation of your front leg, the internal rotation of your back leg, and then energize through your arms, your fingertips. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your legs. Squeeze to the outside of your hips. Turn on through your glutes here. And then stretch your rib tips away from your hip tips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. I need to shorten my stance a little bit just so I feel a little more confident and secure in my stance. And then tick-tock through your arms. Spread your arms in opposite directions. Pull in through your belly. So second opportunity to dive into a sensational posture for a minute. So we're going to activate the arms and the side bodies with a little reach. So inhale, reach your arms forward and keep them here. I'm going to set the clock. Stay here and breathe, yogis. At any time, you can come up ever so slightly to decrease sensation. Keep your arms active with your shoulders soft. The meat and the meaning of life is embedded in the challenge. That's where the growth comes from. So we hold. We hold and wait for the lesson. Enjoy the challenge, the tribulations. Take one more breath in. Exhale, prasarita. Wide leg forward fold. Send your fingertips to the side of your mat. Let it all go. Take your moment to reset, to shake it out, to find your ease. Now this is the duality of the process. Sometimes there's challenge and sometimes there's ease. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pivot towards the front of your mat. So as we set up, we're going to take a pyramid, a modified pyramid. So you can grab your blocks, lift your back heel, slide your palms underneath your blocks, and then enjoy the straight leg variation. Just get into the back line of your right leg. I enjoy a little bit of movement here. Continue to square off your hips and then squeeze to the outside of your hips and your glutes. Now I do this in the flow. You can take this just right into a low lunge. One more breath in. So find your low lunge. High plank. Find your palms, step back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step into your down dog as needed. And drop into the depths right away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg nice and high and then pause here. Savor sensation as it uncovers itself on your right leg. Take a full breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Left knee, left elbow. Squeeze through your left side body. Inhale, re-extend nice and high. Exhale, low lunge. Keep your back heel lifted. Pull your rib cage away from your front thigh. Inhale, reaching crescent. Slide your arms next to your ears. Rotate your palms towards each other. Good. Take a full breath in. Exhale, modified crescent. Drop your right knee down towards the ground. Use the contact of your left foot to lift your chest. And then rock your shoulders down your back. Open up through your chest. Be confident in your gaze. Inhale, tall crescent. Elevate off the ground. Square your hips as you do. Keep your ribs knitted together. And then reach your arms up. Reassess, soften, and then activate. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side. Start to find the expansiveness in your pelvis, your hips, and then the strength as it traces up your spine, out through your arms, your fingertips. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your legs, turn on through your inner thighs, abduct like crazy. Good. And then peel away your extremities here. Take a full breath in. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. So I do that little foot shimmy, just to gain a little more leverage through my legs, my thighs, my hips. And so then I can work on the twists, the rotation. Feel the strength, the integrity of your side bodies, your belly, so you can use that for a hold. So third hold of practice as we reach our arms forward for 1 minute. I'll set the clock. Again, you can always lessen sensation and come up ever so slightly. Notice where your body wants to tense and tighten up. Just use your mindful focus to relax, to soften. And realize how life works. There's trials, there's tribulations, and then there's sweet peace and reward. There's growth, there's accomplishments. You gotta take it in stride. Yes, it's challenging. One more breath in. Exhale, prasarita. Relinquish, let go. Savor this moment as it follows the previous. Shake out what you need to shake out. Enjoy fluidity. That comes from commitment. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pivot towards the front of your mat. Grab your blocks. We'll take on our hamstring stretch through modified pyramid. Ensure that your back toes point straight ahead. And then hug your right hip down and in towards the center of your body. Over time, coax your chest a little bit closer to your left leg. Pull your chin down and slightly back. Gaze either towards the middle of your mat or towards your right toes. Again, when we flow, this can just go into a low lunge. Take one more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Set your blocks aside. High plank. Plant down, slide your left foot back, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's synthesize breath to movement here. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, re-extend, nice and high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, modified crescent. Straight up. Inhale, tall crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, prasarita. We'll move right away. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, modified crescent. Inhale, tall crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe into your process. Enjoy your journey. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. We'll do some spine strengthening exercises, 4 of them. We'll start with a bound locust. Interlace your fingers back behind you. Close the gap of your palms. Inhale, levitate off the ground. Pull your chin down, hold it here. Start to build strength, endurance in your back line. And all the way down. Release your fingertips, gaze to the right. Second set, bring your chin back to center. Extend your arms nice and wide. Keep your feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, elevate off the ground. Pull your chin down. And all the way back down, gaze to the left. Release, release, release. Back to center. And release your fingers back behind you. Pull your elbows off the ground. Inhale, levitate. Again, notice your chin. Pull it down. Stay strong through your back muscles, your paraspinals. Exhale, release back down. Gaze to the right. You can shimmy out your hips. Release through your back muscles. I'll do one more. Put your chin back to center. Extend your arms towards the front. Inhale, elevate off the ground. Pull your chin down. Relax your shoulders. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release down. You bend your legs and windshield your legs from side. Windshield upper your legs from side to side here. Come back to center. So our core is nice and strong. It's ready. It's prepared for our peak posture of side plank. So find your high plank. I'm going to set the clock one more time, yogis, as we get to cool down right after this. Tuck your toes. Bring your feet together. And then drop your heels to the right. I like to stagger here. You can always take a modified variation and drop your knee right underneath your hip too. You'll hold for 1 minute, yogis. 1 minute. One of our last minutes here. Stay strong. Remember, it's about the process, the journey. Good, back to center. You can take just a moment here, shake out your left arm, shake out your body. We'll take the second side. High plank, drop your heels to the right. Lift your left arm, you can stagger, you can stack. You can always drop your right knee underneath. Pull in through your side bodies. Remember, it's the process, the transitions, the moments between the moments, and the path that holds the meaning. Not the accolades. They're nice, but they're not the point. Back to center, child's pose. Right away, yogis. Shake it out on the way down if you need to. And again, just savor. Don't worry about time. Don't worry about where we're going next. And slide all the way down to your belly. We'll end practice just a little bit different. Extend your arms nice and wide. Send your feet to the wide edge of your mat. A little iron cross, and then roll onto your right side. Keep your right arm nice and long. You can always goalpost here. Just a little twist for the spine. And come back to center. Send your left arm nice and wide. Roll onto your left side. Finish off the twist. Very few times do we rest on our bellies. So we'll end the practice, a little crocodile pose on your belly. You can send your left ear or right ear down to your palms and stack your palms on top of each other. Now, if this is not comfortable for your back or your belly, you can always take traditional Shavasana and roll onto your back. Anytime you can switch your gaze to the other side, but just slow down and listen. Enjoy the process, the journey, however challenging and different it may be. And as you lay here, I'll finish with our story. Vasisthasana was a wise sage who was sent to teach King Ram about the purpose behind the duality of life. From darkness comes light. From challenge comes growth. And Vasisthasana explains to Ram that we can use the process of yoga to find contentment while letting go of what no longer serves. There's purpose behind every experience. And our awareness reveals that meaning, that purpose. Yogis, you're welcome to stay here as long as you need. I always like to close out by rolling into a little ball, maybe a little embryo pose, just to reset and bring the intention back into the core. From my heart to yours, yogis. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. See you soon.